Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm with the channel Round Earth. I'm actually wanting to vent, I guess, about the International Women's Day, Women on Strike. What's it technically? It's called
Day Without a Woman.
Day Without a Woman. Okay, and it's International Women's Day, which is March 8th, which the entire world is supposed to be celebrating women because we are fabulous. Women are wonderful. We're mothers. We hold high power positions. We bake. We cook. We're doctors. We're nurses. You know the spiel. If you're a woman, you know that you do lots and lots of things and wear lots of hats. And it's a day that we should all be celebrated. And once again, people are making it into some political thing. Instead of celebrating how far we've come, we are once again, well, it appears to me, because if we go back to the Women's March that happened one day after Donald Trump was inaugurated, we saw the dregs of society, and wearing vaginas everywhere. I was told this was the election I was to vote with my vagina, and first of all, I don't vote with my vagina. I vote with my brain. And I wish everyone else would vote with their brain. But this march, first of all, they excluded 50% of the women. Because 50% of women are pro-life. And pro-lifers were not welcome at this march. Whatever, story or people have as to why they're pro-life or why they're pro-abortion or pro-choice or whatever you want to call it, they took 50% of the female population and just said, you know what, we speak for women. No, you don't. You don't speak for women. You don't speak for 50% of the women who you told to basically take a hike. And it's hard for me not to swear because I like to swear, but I'm not going to. So we're going to go back to the march for 1 second. First of all, it was organized, we all know, by a woman who is pro-Sharia law. Named Linda Sarsour, I believe. She is from the Bronx. She is non-apologetic from the Bronx, non-apologetic Palestinian, non-apologetic Muslim. She shouldn't apologize for any of these things. That's fine with me, but she has organized fabulously a massive group of American women without them realizing they are being led by someone who is pro-Sharia law, which is huge because Sharia law would strip women of all of our rights. The rights that they are there fighting for, those rights would be gone. They'd be no more. In Sharia law, you need 4 men to witness a rape. They need to see the penis enter the vagina in order to have it be validated as a rape. A woman in courts, a testimony is worth half of what a man's testimony is. A woman on her menstrual cycle is disgusting. I mean, there are so many things that Sharia law, above and beyond that, they kill homosexuals. I mean, all the things that the people who were marching in the in the, basically, let's say what it was, an anti-Trump march the day after the inauguration, everyone who was marching unbeknownst to them for Sharia law, because that was the entire intention of Linda Sarsour, and because she would love for that to be what goes on in the United States. Okay, so anyway, women are way more than vaginas. That's actually been the whole point of what we've been fighting for all these years: equal pay and respect and no glass ceiling, we want to break through, and all these wonderful things that women have done and fought hard for. And then we have 2017 women walking around with pussy hats and dressed as vaginas. So basically, all they did So to the women out there, that's what they have reduced us to. We are a walking vagina. That is sick. That's sick. If anyone, finds that offensive that I said that, I don't care, because it is sick. It's not, it makes me sad too. It's very sad because the women in the Middle East who really, really don't have any rights would love to be able to march. and and appreciate the fact that we still have freedom to do everything that we can do. Europe is being ravaged by people who don't care about the culture. And that's not to say that immigration is bad, because it isn't, or refugees are bad because they're not all bad. And I'm totally pro immigrants. My great grandparents came over from Slovakia and Ireland. I understand that I wouldn't be in this great country if not for them. But the people who are getting put in these countries don't want to be there. What?
Economic migrants.
They're economic migrants, yes, and they don't want to be there. And so Sweden is now the rape capital of the world. In Germany, they have pamphlets they're sending out that actually have pictures to saying, you don't rape. I mean, that should be common sense to any civil society. And as a Western society, we know that you don't rape. But the fact that these people do not understand that is the reason we, as American women, should be marching. We should be marching because Europe is being raped. And there are women in the Middle East being raped who can't drive cars, who can't show their faces, who can't show their legs, who it's like beyond, I can't even. We are so lucky that we live in this country. And I like to be funny, and I always want to be funny, but there's nothing funny about this at all, because we're so blessed, and it's so easy to march when you know that you have the freedom to do it. There was no risk for the women marching the day after the inauguration, as they wore their vaginas and they screamed horrific, disgusting things. They still had no risk because they're allowed to protest, even though that's hardly protests, in my opinion. But still, they were allowed to do it, and they did it safely. And probably 95% of them went home. Actually, more than that. 99% went home without a record of any kind. So yes, on March 8th, it is International Women's Day, a day to celebrate women, to celebrate how wonderful so many women are, how many great things that we've done. And I think the Day Without a Woman strike, if it was just purely about vacation, like take off a day and go to the be pampered a little bit and, have a bunch of whatever you like, chocolate, champagne, whatever you enjoy, that would be cool, but that's not what it's about. It's another stick it to you when we have rights and we're free. And once again, that's it. And this time you could tell I was really angry. I was very angry. But hopefully, if you agree with me or disagree with me, you at least appreciate or accept the fact that it's my opinion. So